Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Hump Day. Today is the 29th of January, and we are live, and there's nothing better than coming into your homes and into your life each and every weekday. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin, as we are live every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. My name is Angel, and welcome, everyone. Today is going to be another one of those type of episodes that, come out of nowhere, because we had some really good news. They came into the show. For those of you that know my best friend Brian, he's got an opportunity now to take things to the next level. He's going to have an interview on Friday. We wish Brian nothing but the very best. So this episode's kind of inspired by him, because he has paved the way for so many challenges and so many difficulties in his life. And for him to be at this point, it brought tears to my eyes last night. So that's why today's episode is called, Preparing for Interviews. Many times in our life, we have, at one point or another, have had to go in for a job interview. We've done all that we can to make sure they're prepared for the job, making sure that we do all that we can to succeed so that we can get that job or get that promotion, so that we can, look at things in a different light or a different perspective, or try to make all ends meet and try to make sure that we provide for our families. So I thought it'd be cool to, kind of go over with you a couple funny stories when I used to be a manager back in the day, which was, I think, a Wednesday, too. To quote comedian Dane Cook. I'm over here doing dishes, getting ready to leave. I'm running a little late today. Yeah, Ariel's in the background. That's right, Ariel, we're live. You want to say hi? No, every time I put her on the spot, she doesn't want to say hi. So really what's going on is this. As a manager, one of the things that you look for when you're interviewing someone is what they can bring to the table. What can they bring to the team? And, of course, you want to make sure they have a good, positive outlook. You want to make sure that they know about the job, about the company. You want to make sure that when they come in, they're dressed appropriately, that they're giving you the time to tell you that they want to be a part of your business. They want to be a part of your team, your company, and what they can bring to the table. So often, though, unfortunately, so many people, kids, for example, are not educated enough or taught enough to prepare for an interview. Many times as a manager, I'd seen kids come in with lunch in their hands, a stain on their shirt. I remember one time I was called to the front because there was nobody to do interviews. So I said, "Oh, sure, I'll take the interview." And as I came up and I approached the young gentleman, I noticed he was eating a sandwich. And to be very honest with you, he looked hungry. So I came out and I said, hey, how you doing? And he stood up, had his mouth full. He wiped his mouth with his right hand and still proceeded to shake my hand with that hand that he just wiped his mouth with. And I said, listen, why don't we reschedule until after you're done with your lunch? He says, oh, I'm done right now. And he literally walked over to the garbage and threw out the rest of his sandwich. So we went to the back and we sat down in my office and I asked him how the sandwich was, try to keep, break the ice a little bit, give him the benefit of the doubt. He decided that it was a good time to belch and let me know that his lunch was really good and that I should consider, buying a sandwich at this local deli. I don't want to say that I didn't give him the job because of that, but let's just say that he did not interview well enough. And, first impressions do count. I'm not going to lie. But what I did was I gave him a little constructive feedback. I said to him, you know what? I'm going to reschedule this for a second interview. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to get home, prepare yourself a little bit more about the job, look into our website, take a look at what we have to offer. Let me know if you want to be a part of this team and what you can bring to the table. I said, also, we have a dress code here at Dial. That's what the name of the company was. It says, this is the dress code. Typically, when you come in for an interview, I like to see people in the same attire that they would be wearing when they'd be a part of the team. He got the message. The following Friday, he showed up, and I didn't even recognize him. He interviewed well, and he became a part of our team. Years later, he became a supervisor. And you know what? It's stories like that we need to hear. It's time for all of us to be prepared for an interview. But here's my question. What if God was interviewing you? What if God came to you and he said, I want you to be a part of my team? Are you ready for that interview? Are you ready to be interviewed by God? Now, quite often, I see it a lot on the news. I see it a lot all over TV. People judging others, criticizing others. I had a little spat with my brother this past weekend because he didn't like the fact that I was criticizing Frigidaire for their product. He said I was judging them. I was kind of hypocritical because this is a somewhat spiritual show. And I said to him, I didn't really badmouth the company. I didn't like the way they treated me as a consumer. So yes, I guess you can say I did judge them, but I was giving constructive criticism. I was explaining to them that the real reason why I felt that they needed to hear from us, the consumer, is because we need to learn to educate many people on many different things. We need to show people how to treat people, how to interact with others. Just like as people of God go out into this world, we should not allow yourself to put people down, make people feel like they're beneath you. It's okay to tell someone, you hurt me. It's okay to tell someone that, you know what, I'm not happy with this. It's called sticking up for yourself. We've spoken about that. So today, if you're going in for a job interview, or if you're going to do that this week, I encourage you to prepare yourself and treat it as if it was an interview with God. Prepare yourself for the next level. Prepare yourself for the opportunity that is in front of you. And know this, when you have faith, when you believe, everything is possible. Think about that on this Wednesday. And remember, to have faith and let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, man love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't forget, everyone, we're available on every single platform. We like to give a shout out because we just became a podcast now on Podchaser. So take a look at that as well. All platforms available. We're at www.havefaithletitbegin.com. And we want to thank Spreaker for all your help. And a big shout out to my goddaughter, Gabbie Santana, for providing us with the theme song Tested. It really does go a long way. Everybody, have a great day. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Broadcasting live worldwide.